Good evening, all you beautiful dreamers. Hello, and welcome to Sanguine Sanctum. What is Sanguine Sanctum? Well, it is a horror, atmospheric horror exploration game with a low poly PS1 aesthetic. I don't really know much about it. I saw it on a really short trailer, and I was quite taken by the graphics of it. I think it looked quite cool. Not played it. This is completely blind, but I'm very curious about it. The store description is quite vague. Talks about needing to grow, consuming, nourishing, and all sorts of stuff. PS1 aesthetic? What could go wrong? What have we got in here? Pixelation. Yes, sure. Okay, good. I mean, that sounds right. Let's do it. Okay, we are in the world. Now, this sort of low poly aesthetic is not uncommon these days. People seem to be doing a lot of this sort of thing. Wow, that's a very strange effect there. Everything's sort of... the texture resolution's like sort of expanding. They've definitely nailed that sort of inoperable. Okay. I wouldn't say... I guess it is like PS1, perhaps early PC games. Maybe like a few years after like Magic Carpet and the likes. But yeah, there seems to be a bit of a... not a renaissance, but a run on these sorts of games. Okay, we can enter that. Let's have a look around first. So I had a look at some screenshots of this, and I immediately thought it looks very much like LSD Dream Emulator, which I'm sure if you are a dreamer, as much as I am a dreamer, you're probably very familiar with that game. Oh, wow. What's that sound? Doesn't seem to do anything. I'm not sure if we've got a flashlight or if that's just the way the sort of the ambient environment is illuminating. It also has a strangely sort of like Quake vibe to it. Something is missing. Okay. Okay. See some interesting lines up there. What is that? No idea. So yeah, I know very little about this. It also seems to be quite unknown. I mean, it's only got a handful of reviews on Steam. Might have been on some other platform before now, but I couldn't really see much about it. For the princely sum of about £4, so I don't really know what to expect. I mean, for £4, I suppose it can keep my amusement for so long. Don't need to do a massive amount to keep me happy. I am easily amused. Nothing to offer. So I believe what we're supposed to be doing is offering to something. Offering our good nature. That is a loud sound. Whoa. So it looks like we got some path ahead of us. Okay. It looks like we do have like a flashlight or something, because I can see that... maybe not, actually. It's not a fact. I guess we've got 3 paths to go on. It does say that it is not a long... Oh god. That's crazy the way that texture is sort of warping like that. But I tell you what, I mean, they have nailed that sort of... You know, because people often talk about Minecraft, and Minecraft being that sort of basic graphics sort of look that, you know, what games used to be like and all. And as I'm sure many other commenters have said, the games didn't really used to look like that. They didn't really used to look like Minecraft at all. That's Minecraft's look. I mean, yeah, you could say it kind of looks a bit retro. We can sprint, that's good. But, you know, having grown up in that generation of, you know, the sort of the first 3D games. Oh wow, what's that up there? Let's have a look. Can we go up there? We can. What is it? Crossbow. Lightning gun. Oh, we got an achievement that said, what is this? Good question indeed. We got these big green butt plugs. Or possibly trees, it could be either. There's nothing up there though. I mean, games didn't used to look like Minecraft really at all. But it did used to look a bit like this. Good, we got a button. This thing's making a hell of a racket. Oops. I had this vision of me like breaking this indie game within minutes which would be very much in keeping with my experience with some indie games. Wow, look at that! That's fucking crazy. There's a thing up there, and if the screenshots of this game are anything to go by, I believe that's the thing that we want. Maybe. Maybe. Could be wrong. Could indeed be wrong. Yeah. I mean, I've never played anything like... I'm trying to think what some first-person shooters and sort of 3D games that this reminds me of. Fade to Black comes to mind for some reason. Well, that might be because I was talking about Flashback the other day. That has some quite funky 3D rendering. I think, was it on PC? Everything was rendered using sort of solid colours. There was no textures and anything. And then when he ported it to PlayStation, he actually put textures on everything. Fade to Black, obviously made, well, if you don't know, it was made by the same developer and the same sort of model as Flashback, which was not a sequel, but in the same lineage as Another World and Out of This World. Good games from yesteryear. Okay, we're here in the cubey exterior. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. Okay, so that was not the correct option. Okay, we'll have to go back. So this is quite exciting. I've ordered some new computer components, which I'll possibly talk about when we do the bingo, which at the time of recording is tomorrow, so could be an exciting one. Oh look. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Wow. It's like one of them things that trains use. A switch. Carousel to get around. Hello. We got the buttons, nice. What's this thing? It doesn't need to be able to jump or anything like that. That's fine. Maybe we don't need to. Yes, a new computer component which I'm quite excited about, which may open up some new opportunities. Oh good, that allows us to go back. I guess. There's a little like there might have been something over there. I don't know. It's all very mysterious out here in the space checkerboard path. I was getting some vibes from just about everything really. All the statues make me think a little bit of Twin Peaks. Where's the checkerboard path? I mean, well, that's definitely a Nicky sort of thing, innit? In it. Nice paintings. Good, we got the button, man. Buttoned up. So yeah, it says quite honestly on the store page that it's not a long game. So when we were on the other side, we used that one and it took us back to the middle. So what does this do? Presumably it's going to take us back to the middle again. Oh, I see. It's going to take us to here. Okay, right, I understand. I think we got everything that we needed to get out of that experience, right? So let's maybe go back to the middle. We got the butts. We got the buttons. Nice. I wonder what. I think this is a Unity game. In fact, I'm certain it's a Unity game because it has that distinctive Unity launcher when you start it up that allows you to pick your resolution and stuff. I say it's a dead giveaway that your game is a Unity game. These things are sort of lit up. I guess that's a way of us telling if we got the buttons. So we got the 3 buttons that are in here. I guess there's 3 buttons in here as well. It's like LSD ice cream simulator. That building's moving. That lamppost is moving. Many things are moving. I can hear sounds. It is people. People in a hurry, I guess. Or at least red outlines of people. I wonder where they're going. Aha! To the button, that's where they're going. So if you're not familiar with LSD Dream Emulator, I can certainly say a little bit about it. I wonder if we can jump onto that. That's worth a shot. No. Nope. LSD Dream Emulator, game for PlayStation 1. Rather underground, it must be said. I think there was only like a very small number of copies actually, like physical copies actually produced. Trying to get hold of it's quite difficult. If you're not aware of it, I highly recommend checking out Mike Mnemonic's Let's Play of it. It's certainly one of my favourites. He's done a good slog at LSD Dream Emulator. Probably more than a lot of sane people ought to have played. A lot of monotony in it. A lot of just running around and not looking at anything. They seem to have stopped moving. It's interesting. And now they're just making their creepy noises. I guess they didn't like me playing with the buttons. Oh well. Push my button, baby. Right, okay. We're walking on the side of a building, I guess. It's just weird. The way that the texture sort of distorts when right towards the camera. I'm trying to think what games were quite we're doing things like that quite a bit. I really enjoy like early first person experiences, early first person. Oh shit. What the fuck is that? Whoa, spooky man. Is that good? Spooky man. Oh shit, I just fucking walked off the edge there. Early 3D experiences obviously are quite good fun. I remember there was some something that this makes me think of a little bit. There was like a 3D, it was like an Encarta program or something like that, and there was like a 3D exploration that you could just wander around in this 3D space and look at things. It was really basic. Just sort of came at me there. I don't think it looked quite like this though. Oh wow. It's funky. I want one of these at my house. Look at that pattern. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Even. Take. Don't mind if I do. We have the red basketball of doom. Okay, good. Well, let's get out of here. I assume this is the offering. It makes a lot of noise. Here you go. Gross. Yeah, it's sucking the thing like it's kind of like a big spoon from this direction. Slimy. Is this hostile? No, I guess it isn't. So like the final bit in Quake. That's what it makes me think of. The last boss reminds me of it. All right, so I get the gimmick now. I guess we're gonna go into these worlds and see what's happening in them. These all appear to be inoperable. Alright, well let's try this one. Let's go in here. That's some funky music. Very FM-y. Wow. Funky. It must take quite a lot of effort to sort of capture this aesthetic correctly. You know, it'd be quite easy to just throw a whole bunch of random shit together and be like, haha, aesthetic, but there's a lot of little touches in here that I really dig, like just the way things are sort of moving around and the sort of the ambient sounds that they're making. What's that? I guess in some ways this is a bit like a walking simulator. I'm not really sure what I was supposed to be doing here. If we are supposed to be doing anything, indeed. It hasn't come up saying button. I wonder if we can run into these things. It would appear that running into everything is not the solution to all of life's problems. I struggle to believe that there's nothing over here. There must be something that you wanted to do, right? Interesting. It's also got that sort of glitchy feel as well. Glitchy aesthetic. I'm gonna say aesthetic a lot, because that's what the kids like, innit? Like a good aesthetic. Aesthetic. Wow. This would be the kind of thing that you should get like an old CRT TV and play on. Hello. It's very beautiful. It's making a spooky sound as well. This strange orange. It's just chilling. I hope that you enjoy being in existence, orange. Oh, it broke. Oh well. I'm sorry, I couldn't help. I know the music in this is just like a really simple sort of like a pan, like a velocity pan of an FM voice, but I really dig it. I kind of wish this was the sort of music that we got in more Yume Nikki fan games. I can't imagine it takes an incredible amount of effort to make something like this. It's inoffensive. I get the feeling there's some kind of gimmick here that I'm not getting, but I mean that's hardly a new thing, is it? Not getting the gimmicks in 2018. Haven't I learned yet? It's very pleasant in the old ears, and it's not loud either. It's nice and subtle. What's this? Ah, they are going in there. Maybe we should go with it. Aha! We're not making any footsteps. It's got a slightly lower frame rate, which I think helps as well. Oh, here we go. The super shotgun. I've always wanted one. It's a key. Uh-oh. Back in Slimeville again, but we don't have a shotgun. I feel deceived. How are we going to deal with that shambler? A gory pool. Do you know what would be cool? Well, I say that. I mean, it may be cool. It might also be upsetting. This in VR. That would be something. I wonder how much effort that would be, actually. If it's a Unity game. Oh, that's a donut. It's a donut that makes a fun sound. It's like a wheel. Nice. Let's go this way then. What? Oh. Giant red ball. Aha, here we go. The thingy. Delicious. I'm not sure we're completely done in this world yet. Although, in fairness, some of these areas I feel like you could just march around. Could live here. Set up a house. Family. We went down there, didn't we? Yeah, that was the thing that I couldn't figure out. If it was a gimmick or what. You a gimmick, mate? You a gimmick? You're a strange, distorting box that makes odd sounds. The way that's sort of animating reminds me of like those demos that you get. Like somebody's hacked their Game Boy to display voxels or something. Sounds funny. All these little things sound funny. Wow. The donut sure looks pretty. Even when it's not a donut. When it's in not so donut form. When it's not in its final form. When it's like a polo mint. I don't know if anyone of the international audience would even know what a polo mint is. If you don't, well, sucks to be you, I guess. I think I will say is the way you move around is a bit odd. You kind of lurch a bit, but that fits in with that sort of PS1 sort of feeling, I guess. Here you go. I like how it beats faster. Here we go. Slimy. We're growing our little creature. Yeah, we got nothing to offer. Drink up my creature. Ugh. I wonder what we're trying to achieve with this thing that we are doing. That's a life commentary if I ever heard one. All right, cool. We've offered 2 of the offerings. I guess we can see what else this game has to offer next time. So stay tuned. We'll play some more Sanguine Sanctum in the next episode. I have no idea if the game's going to shut down if I escape. I hope it doesn't. Okay, good. Right, and until next time.